Hey everybody! So this is the second video. Now for this video, I already showed you in the previous one how to make a grid. So what I want you to do is create a new grid, another one, a different one. Okay? If you're doing it in pencil, great. If you're doing colored pencils, fantastic. If you're doing markers like me, well, go right into that one. Okay? So I'm going to show you the second grid that I made. And this time we're going to do something a little bit differently. So I'm going to lower my camera so that you guys can see, okay? All right. Okay, so this is my new grid. I did it in a different color than my other grid. And I'm going to name it differently. This is going to be, I'm going to put the date, 15/05, and this is going to be Miss MC's Crazy Grid. And why am I calling it a crazy grid? Okay, so I've already told you that you need to work on numbers at the top, very, very top row, and at the very left column. I want you to put it we're going to do a multiplication mark there so that I know that I'm multiplying. But right now, what am I going to do? In this crazy grid, I'm going to choose my numbers, and I'm not going to do it orderly. So I'm going to write, for example, I'm going to start with the number 7. And then I'm going to say, okay, 7, 3, then it's going to be 9, and then 4, I don't know, this is going to be 12, and then I'm going to have, let's see, what numbers am I missing? So many. 1, let's see, 6, I haven't done that one yet, 11, 5, 10, what numbers am I missing? I got 1, oh, I don't have 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last one is going to be 8, okay? Alright, so I left the top left empty. I put here numbers in a crazy way. Okay, so then I'm going to take from here to left row, I'm going to do the exact same thing, but I don't have to do them in the same exact order. So I can just start over here by an 8, for example, and then I'm going to do an 11. Let's see. I'm going to do 3, 9, 6, 2. Great. Okay, good job. If you're doing this, you're doing great. Let's do 10, 5, 1, 12. Which numbers am I missing? 1, 2, 3, okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so now that I have all my numbers, I make sure that I didn't repeat any numbers. I'm going to choose a color to do these on. So I'm going to choose green. And I'm going to do, for example, my 8 tables in green. So what do I do there? So let's go and do, you can start this, any number that you know. It doesn't have to be in the right order, but you do have to know all of these, and guessing is not allowed. So if you want to start from the easiest, I recommend starting from the 1. So the 1 is here. 1 times 8 is 8. And 1 times 11 is 11. And 1 times 3 is clearly 3. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 10 is 10. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 12 is 12. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 7 is 7. Now, in order for me to complete the 1 times table on this grid, I'm going to keep using the same color, but I'm going to go to this side and find my 1 right here. So 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 12 is 12. And I've already done this 1 times 1. It's already done from the previous time. I go to the next one. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 11 is 11. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 10 is 10. And 1 times 2 is 2. And 1 times 8 is 8. So this is very similar to, let's say, Sudoku. Why? Well, because I can't repeat any of the numbers here, and only in the ones. Only in the ones. I can't repeat any of the numbers. Okay? Now, what am I going to do? Now I'm going to switch color and say, I don't know, green. Now I'm going to do my 3 times table. So I'm going to choose my 3 here. Now 8 times 3 is 24. And 3 times 11 is 33. And 3 times 3 is 9. And 3 times 9 is 27. And 3 times 6 is 18. And 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 times 10 is 30. And 3 times 5 is 15. Now this one is already done. 3 times 1 is already done. So it stays in this color. But 3 times 12 is 36. And 3 times 4 is 12. And 3 times 7 is 21. This is a very good system so that I know all my times tables and I don't keep the order or keep the series or count by how many it is that you think you know. This is the system that we use to really learn this. Now, if I want to perfect my 3 times table, I go and do it over here. I find it on the left side, so 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 9, how much is that? 27. Very good. 3 times 4, 12. 3 times 12, 36. 3 times 1 is 3. It's already done by the 1 series. So I go on to the next one. 3 times 6 is 18. And 3 times 11, 33. And 3 times 5, 15. And 3 times 10, 30. And 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 times 8 is 24. Okay, so the importance of this is that you have to do it on your own. So you're going to show me your completed crazy grid done by yourselves in your own style, in your own colors, in your pencil, and your ruler, and the stuff that you did. We're going to show it on Zoom Tuesday next week, okay? So this would be the last video for today. I hope you're having fun doing it. I'm having fun. I'm going to show you the table when I finished it, my grid. I'm going to show you on Zoom Tuesday, okay? So good luck, kids. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week.